All right. Yes.
Okay. Hello and welcome to another video
Oh,
from
what's
what's the
this
name of this
shit?
podcast? What do we name this?
Oh, we didn't even name it.
Oh man, we're a bunch of Joes. We didn't even do nothing.
When I did research earlier, I typed in like, what shit is this? I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know. We haven't picked a name. I don't think we're ready.
Oh yeah. Yeah. We'll have to
Unless
think
we
about
are.
that. We'll have to think about that.
Oh,
So for now, the no name podcast. I'm sure somebody else has already got that, but whatever. For
yeah,
now.
whatever.
So we have a topic. Are you ready to just like jump right in?
I'm excited this time because I actually like who we're talking about.
Oh, right. Yeah. That's true. Me too. I do too. So it's Olivia Wilde, obviously. People have probably seen her drama going around. And they weren't married, but they were engaged, her and Jason Sudeikis. And they have two children, a boy named Otis and a daughter named Daisy.
Oh,
I think
okay.
both of them are like under maybe the age of 5. I don't know. Maybe they're like 6 or 7. The boy is, I don't know. Anyway, they got kids together.
She's
So
lucky.
because Jason Sudeikis is smoking. Exactly. Yeah, we respect that, all of it. And you know what? He just seems like obviously, like how much can you really know a celebrity or anything like that? But to
Oh,
me,
that's
he
true.
just seems like a good guy. Like I'm just saying.
Well, he's probably not, but no, I'm
Yeah,
joking.
because no, that's true. I mean, you don't. How do you like ever really know somebody
I
like
just
that?
think he's
No.
funny.
Yeah. And so I'll say this too. um, Before all of this drama happened, and
Mhm.
I just want to kind of preface it. I'm talking about the drama on her Olivia Wilde's movie, Don't Worry, Darling. It's coming out soon, I think in a week or so. I don't know. But she directed it. And this is not her first time directing a movie either. She's directed a couple of other ones too, but I don't know what they are. But anyway, Don't Worry, Darling is like this psychological thriller movie starring Florence Pugh, Harry Styles, and Chris Pine.
No,
Olivia Wilde directed it.
wow.
And it's about the sense that I got, I saw the trailer or what have you, and the sense that I got is like maybe it's like a Stepford Wives situation. I don't really know. But basically, in the movie, Florence Pugh, her character, and Harry Styles' character, they're married. So they're a
Okay.
married couple in the movie. So from what I hear, this is the background to this whole thing. Initially, when it first came on the scene that they were going to do this movie and Olivia Wilde was going to direct it, she had Shia LaBeouf in the
Oh,
role that Harry Styles now does have in the movie.
gotcha. Okay.
So she brought him on, and what I heard was too, like when he first came on and everything like that, she was also he had some problems with like the script to begin with. He thought that the script was not great,
Oh
and
my.
so she was like, well, come and help me like rewrite the script too, and he's like, okay, that sounds all right, I'll do that. And so she didn't even like her script, and she was cool with him to like rewrite stuff and everything like that. And I think what happened was when Shia LaBeouf was on, engaged for this or whatever, Florence Pugh was finishing up like a lot of Marvel stuff. So she was on that one show, what's his name? Hawkeye.
Hot guy. That's
He's
Adrian Brody.
no, it's the what's his name? Jeremy Renner, and he was in Marvel and he shoots the arrows and his
Robin
character
Hood?
is Hawkeye.
No, I don't
And
know.
so Florence Pugh was like Black Widow's sister in a movie, so she was on that show. She did great on the show. She was very funny. That was a funny show. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
But she was in between like finishing that up because this was around like the end of like I want to say 2020 when this all happened and went down. And so
Okay.
we're starting to like rehearse scenes and Shia LaBeouf would be there, and then like they would rehearse them with Olivia Wilde, and then Shia LaBeouf at like Chris Pine's house.
Oh,
with
wow.
this time. And so this kind of kept happening where Florence Pugh wouldn't be like available or something like that. Like we come to find out later that she actually had issues with Shia LaBeouf because of his rumored problems, with the opposite sex, with girls.
Oh, like
All this was
the
too,
kid.
though, I will say, after this is all transpired, about 2 months later, he and his girlfriend, FKA Twigs, she actually did, I think she did a restraining order, and then they're in litigation about it now, but she did press charges on him for like abuse and like assault and stuff like
Oh,
that.
snap.
But this was 2 months after this rehearsal started going. So Florence
Gotcha.
Pugh had problems because of like previously rumored
Hmm.
girl issues that Shia LaBeouf has had. And so she, we come to find out now that she actually expressed worry and didn't want to be with him in this movie. And then also really kind of didn't want to be like, it was because the character he's playing is as her husband. So it's very intimate.
Oh.
There's a lot of like, I think there's even one scene where it's Harry Styles now. So like all the Harry Styles fans were wild about it. They're like, oh, he goes down on her or something like
Oh my God.
that. But like they're like looking out for this particular scene. Like it's
Oh
gross. And so
gosh.
Florence Pugh was like, I just would rather that not be Shia LaBeouf, just because I don't need that to be
I
him.
mean, I'm betting. I mean, yeah, I don't think I want
Nothing against Shia LaBeouf, I'm not a huge fan of his or anything like that, but like I'm not against him or anything like that. You got your struggles. You got to do what you got to do. So then FKA Twigs, his girlfriend, came out about 2 months later, I believe, and pressed charges and everything like that. And they're currently going through it. And he went on some podcast with John Barenthal. He's the new Punisher or whatever. And
Okay.
he was very candid. Shia LaBeouf was very candid, and he was like, he didn't deny what FKA Twigs is saying. He was just like, we went through it, in that relationship. And he's like, but it was his most eye-opening time because he was like, that was the only time in his life where there wasn't like a Brad Pitt or a Harrison Ford to like, pull him up by its bootstraps and like get him back on the correct path or whatever. Or like there wasn't a film festival to go to where it was like, he had to actually like face what happened with her. And
Gotcha.
now they're in court over it too. So whatever happens there, I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't want him going down on me either, I guess.
I guess, right?
Fake, real or fake, I guess.
So now
So
it's like
he's
a year
mad because
later,
he's
a couple years
replaced,
later.
right?
Well, so he wasn't mad because he was replaced because he quit.
Well,
He
okay,
completely
so
quit.
okay, this is a silly question. So is that how she met Harry from this movie?
Oh yes, I'm getting to that. Yes, girl.
Okay.
Yes, my girl.
Isn't he like 22 and she's like 85? Or am
Yes,
I getting
girl.
that mixed up?
I forget how much the year difference is, but I think it's a good like 14, 15 years, something like that.
Okay, which is whatever. They're all legal, so I don't care.
It's a
But
huge amount. But I mean, to me personally. So okay, so he quits. So Shia LaBeouf is like, I don't get enough time with your people, talking about Florence really,
her
to
vagina.
rehearse, and that's just not who I am as a person. And I don't know that Florence was like necessarily like dodging him on purpose. I mean, I think she was kind of like resistant.
Yeah, I don't
And
blame her.
then I don't blame her either. And then I
No.
don't blame him for quitting because he's like, I'm we can't rehearse. Like I'm not,
Right, what's the
trying to be in
point?
your thing.
Yeah,
So
she should have just been like, hey, I don't want to do this. Why is she playing games?
right. So he quit. He did. And he was like, sorry, it's not working out. I'm just gonna quit this thing. Right. And so he quits. Harry Styles comes in. And this is where like the stuff gets messed up and like nobody knew about this because what's happening is the movie's about to come out and they're doing press for this now, right? And Florence Pugh has not been doing like the press for it like she should, like she would do on her other movies. And she's been kind of quiet about it and not like drumming it up like, hey, I'm in this movie.
Okay.
And so everybody was like, what's wrong with Florence Pugh? Why doesn't she like her own movie that she was in or whatever like that, right? So then this all came out about Shia, and then also people are speculating, and we can only speculate because Florence Pugh has yet to say anything about it. But basically, what happened was a couple of people said on the set, Olivia Wilde would be like missing for long periods of time because she was like in like a honeymoon type of phase with Harry Styles, and they would go off together. And Florence Pugh had to step in and do like a lot of the directing type situation stuff,
Okay.
for her. And
Oh,
so also, I don't know if you know this or not, but Florence Pugh was dating Zach Braff from Scrubs, in
okay.
Garden State.
I know him.
Yeah, so they were dating at the time. They're broken up now. She said they just broke up, but like really they broke up back in March. She just kept it under wraps. Florence did for like a while. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they broke up, but they were together at this time. And Zach Braff's best friend just happens to be Bill Lawrence, who created Ted Lasso, which Jason Sudeikis was starring in.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Zach Braff even wrote a couple of episodes of Ted Lasso. So basically, what's happening is Florence is seeing Olivia Wilde cheating on Jason Sudeikis because, yes, they were together at this time. And a lot of
Oh,
people are like, well, they weren't married, so it doesn't matter. Yes, it matters. Yes, it does. And so she was cheating on Jason Sudeikis at this time. I mean, this is, not proven or whatever, but this is the
the
speculation.
right.
And that she was with Harry Styles, Olivia Wilde was at this time, and that upset Florence Pugh because her boyfriend's best friend is on this show with Jason Sudeikis and good friends with him. So it's like Jason Sudeikis, I think, knew, and that's why their relationship ended.
Started getting, yeah. And okay, first of all, no, I wouldn't. Why would I would never cheat on Jason Sudeikis? Like,
No, I wouldn't either.
what's
No, he's
happening?
too like, he's cute. I'm just saying.
And Harry, I mean, he's not ugly, obviously, but I would pick no. She's crazy.
Well, and Harry's fans are kind of wild too. Harry's fans are
No, because
wild,
it's like women our age,
girl.
girl,
Ooh.
like yelling like they haven't had sex in six
Oh.
years.
No, have you heard about at his concert, at Harry Styles concerts, they sleep out, like how you just like used to sleep out like overnight back in the day if you get a
Yeah,
good
like with
spot or
the
whatever.
new
These
kids on the
these
block would come in
people,
town.
3 or 4 days they sleep out, and
I
it like
believe you.
hinders the business around it and stuff like
Oh
that.
my
And then when they
gosh.
get in there, okay, this is another rumor that I've heard, but this is from people who've actually been to his concert. But apparently, all of his concerts like just stink. They smell bad, awful, because in the pit, you
Uh-huh.
have all of these people in the pit,
Praying
and they
together.
won't go to the bathroom because they're afraid that they'll miss something,
Oh
and
my
they go to
God.
the bathroom right on the floor of the
You're
pit. People have
lying.
said that they have been walking through pee
I'm
and
done.
poop like the whole time in the pit, if you're in the pit,
Well, that would be the experience I would feel like I was having if I ever went to one
right?
of his concerts.
But also they're coming for Olivia Wilde just for even going out with him, and like they make her life a living hell anyway, just saying.
Whatever.
But that's neither
So
here nor there.
silly. Why are they people so crazy? Get a hobby.
People are obsessed with Harry Styles. It's weird.
They're
And
obsessed with
that's what
everything,
Florence Pugh was
girl.
saying too. She did do like one piece of press where she was like, you all are like so concerned about him being in this movie and like all of the sexual stuff in the movie. And she's like, that's not why I got into this business. That's not what this movie's about. Like it shouldn't be promoted this way. Like that's not cool. She
Well,
did
that's
say
true.
that.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
So anyway, so then um so it comes out that Florence is upset about, just like the movie in general. And then it came out that she was upset about Shia LaBeouf and like the whole thing with that. So then Olivia comes out and she said that she fired Shia LaBeouf. Not that he quit, that she fired him because
Oh,
Florence Pugh was uncomfortable and didn't want to work with him. And then she said something about like our asshole levels are too good or something. I forget, like something like alluding to the fact that Shy is an asshole or something. I don't
oh my
know.
gosh.
Olivia Wilde said this. And so she's like patting herself on the back, like, yeah, I fired him because Florence was like uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable.
And then Shia writes this email back to her
Why
and
would you mess
she's
with
like, I'm not
him?
going to stand for this shit. Right. And it
Right.
was very eloquent and it was very like well spoken and everything like that. And he's like, I understand you have a movie to promote And Lord knows that I'm like low hanging fruit in Hollywood to like pass blame on. But he was like, but I quit your movie. You did not fire me. I quit.
Get her,
So
girl.
then he releases this video, girl. Until I
Ooh.
saw this video was like a turning point for me because I don't know Olivia Wilde from nothing or whatever like that. I have no fucking clue. You know what I'm saying? He releases this video and it's her in her car and she's like, totally humble bragging about, oh, I just rode my horse, but Shia, like it's a video message to him. She's like, but Shia, I wanted you to be in this movie. And she's like basically begging him to like come back to the movie. Like
Oh my
when this all went
gosh.
down. She apparently sent him this video message and she's like, and the most weirdest part that she said in this was like, I feel like this is a wake up call for Miss Flo. And if I can get her to be in this movie, I was like, ew, gross. Like you're trying to tell her that she should be uncomfortable in this movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And it was just like this really weird. I mean, if he hadn't shared the receipts for this, if he
it
hadn't
would have
shared this
been.
video, I'd have never known. And I'd have been like, oh, yeah, maybe she did fire him. You know what I'm saying? But like, she's putting that on him. That's not right. I mean, I'm not trying to say that he's an angel or anything like that, but like, he didn't do that.
Yeah, that's not
You know what
nice.
I'm saying? You didn't fire him. You didn't do that. You begged him to come back to the
Yeah,
movie.
and you were cheating on Jason. So
Right. The whole time.
what is
And
wrong?
then, oh, and then of course she like went off. Yeah, I mean, you saw it where she got served the child support,
Oh, I
like
did see that. I didn't
custody
read it.
papers or whatever.
Yeah,
I believe Jason Sudeikis on that one
I
because as
do
far as I
too.
know about process servers, they get you whenever they can get you. And if
Right.
it
And
just
if
so
she's
happens to be in the
busy
middle of
and on the
something, like
run,
sorry.
and if yeah, she's always busy. They're not, it's gonna be harder to catch her.
Well, they probably caught her there because they knew she was going to be there because that was like CinemaCon back
Oh,
in
that's
April,
true.
and she was
Yep.
specifically promoting this movie, this Don't Worry Darling movie. So
Yep.
they probably like signed up for, you know how when you go to Comic-Con, like there's like, from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. here, so and so talk about whatever, right?
Mm-hmm. And they saw
So
her
they
name.
probably were like, oh, I know she's going to be here at this exact date and time, perfect time to serve her papers, because they got to serve it whenever. So, and Jason Sudeikis even came out and was like, this was a big moment for her, obviously, because this is her directing her movie and talking about it at CinemaCon. And he's like, and that's unfortunate that the process server got her at that time, but I did not make that happen. I didn't put Jason
Right.
on the place, and I'm so sorry that it happened that way. But those were papers that she needed to be served to,
Right.
because they do have this custody. They've got the two kids.
I know. And it happens to everybody. So you're not getting upset with everybody else.
Right. So she tried to like make Jason look bad and like say that he did it on purpose or
Yeah,
something
whatever.
like that. But she's
Whatever,
basically
Amber
going around
2.
lying. Like that's what it is. You a
Amber
lie.
2.0.
That's what people are saying, that it sounds very like Amber-esque,
Dang.
because she's just lying about like stupid shit.
Yeah.
Ugh. So anyway, I didn't know like that much about Olivia Wilde but when I saw that video, I was just like, oh, she's trash. Like for real. I
She
don't know. You
sounds
gotta see that
like,
video.
yeah. So I'm assuming her and Harry are actually dating then, right?
Oh yeah, they're
And
in their
how old
20s.
is he? I forget.
I gotta look it up because I think he's in his early 20s. I want to say he's like maybe 24, 25, something like that. But
Okay.
let me
Yeah,
make
she's
sure.
our age, right?
She's
Or
like 39.
oh, so she's younger. Okay.
He's 28,
Okay. And she's
39.
39. So 10-year difference or
Yeah,
9-year difference, whatever.
something like that.
I mean, I don't wouldn't want to date him.
Well, a lot of
But
people
I
were saying
understand.
that him as a person, and he had to come out to his fans and be like, y'all are crazy. Stop. Let me live my life. But
Right?
like,
I
it
agree with
would probably
that.
be hard for anybody to date him, like just in general,
Yeah.
because his fans are so like possessive of
I
his
know. I do.
that
I have
nobody
to
would be
agree
good
with
enough.
that.
Who would be good enough to date him?
That's true.
I
No.
don't know.
Well, I'm not a fan. I don't really care who he dates, but I mean,
I like a couple of his songs. A couple of his songs slam. I'm down. I
he
like
li-
his
he knows
person.
that she cheated on him, so why does he think that she would probably
Yeah.
cheat on him eventually?
Yeah, I mean, that whole thing is obviously, yeah, the whole cheating thing is
But yeah,
just,
his fans, whew, girl.
they're wild. They pee in the poop on the floor of a concert.
What
What's
is
wrong with
going
you?
on? That better be a lie. I need to get tickets to a concert.
I know, right? Who can confirm? Like,
So
let's just
I'll
see.
confirm it because I'm not gonna piss and shit on the floor. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh no, I would never.
I've seen Radiohead live, and let me tell you, I went to the fucking bathroom. So have a seat. You all can miss Harry fucking
I
Styles.
think you should
Bye.
just build in like an intermission where they can all go to the bathroom
They
just
should
so.
all just get catheters.
They would all stay there though. Oh, right. Or those tall diapers.
Like wear a diaper. What are you doing? Well, at least wear a diaper.
I've heard of people doing that before though. Like if they had to do like
Well,
a
that
couple of
astronaut
days.
lady went to stab her boyfriend, did that. Was
I
killed.
know. What
I
she
shoot
drive
him.
like 39 hours in an
Yeah,
adult vehicle?
straight.
Jesus. God. Some people are doing too much. Like way too much. Some people are crazy. Like it's
But she was an
actually
astronaut, so she was used to wearing diapers.
right to wearing the adult diapers. I
So
can
it was
understand
no
the
thing for
video.
her. Well,
Yeah,
no thing but a chicken wing.
she didn't have to worry about it. That was weird though. I remember that happening.
God, she didn't kill him, thank gosh. But I was like,
I
man,
know, but like just even the thought that like you had enough energy to like drive that far and like
right over a man. That's what jealousy will do to these women. I'm telling
it's
you, these are
weird.
Amber
I'm
Heards.
sorry. I
Amber
don't think
Heards
there's
and
any man worth it
the
even
old
looking at.
age.
I'm just like, whatever. I'm
That's
like that anyway, though. Like, if you don't want me, then I sure as hell don't want you either. You know what I mean? Like, no,
yeah. I mean, if you want to hang,
you only have to tell me once, and we're good. I got the message. I did get the memo. Like it's the hanger on her type things where they can't like let it go.
yeah, they
Uh,
like.
yeah, that's the one where they can't let it go.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's rough.
I had a friend one time. Oh, you met her. She came over the house when I first started like working at that one place.
Mm,
And she was like obsessed with her ex-boyfriend. It was all she would talk about.
really?
And it was just
That's the one
like,
we went to Denny's with.
uh, yeah, I think so. And it's all she would talk about. And it was just like so
And
annoying.
they weren't even together.
No, they were together like for a while and then they broke up. But like she would
Okay.
find reasons to like go to his house and stuff. And I'm just like, girl, just
Oh
don't.
man, was I ever that crazy? I hope not.
I don't think so. But like I can see how you could get there, but like you just gotta give it up,
Well,
If
yeah,
it's
I
there,
understand. Like
there.
I've had boyfriends that I've been obsessed with, I guess. I would consider myself obsessed with
They
Jason.
they will let you know if you're wanted. Yeah, like
That's
it's
true. It's too much
Mhm.
for them. They won't, trust me, they won't keep you around.
Yeah. Who wants to deal with that? That's annoying.
I
I
know,
mean,
right?
in my opinion, I don't know.
No, it is. You're right.
I'm
It,
just saying.
it's fact.
Yeah. Some girls can get crazy though. Some boys
That's
too.
true.
I
That's why
mean,
you
let's
gotta
be
nip, you
fair.
gotta stop that stuff early. You gotta be like,
Some
no,
non-binaries can get crazy. People can just get crazy about relationships.
about anything, dude.
But yeah, I mean, I didn't know that I was an Olivia Wilde, like not like her person, but yeah, I don't
I
like
didn't
her.
really have any feelings towards her.
I didn't
But
either. I was totally
I did
apathetic
find it
until this.
odd that
And the
because
fact that she tried to put that on Shia like that, I was like, I don't like him, honestly, but like he didn't deserve that.
yeah, and
I
I
don't
was
like that kind of stuff when like a woman's like, oh yeah, feminist, whatever hero, I fired him because Florence Pugh felt uncomfortable. And then he releases that video and it's her like blatantly saying the exact opposite, begging him to come back,
and
saying that it's a learning experience for Miss Flo or a wake up call for her. Like, what?
yeah, she's a fraud.
That's a blatant lie. It was so gross too. It's one of those videos where it's like you're trying to be like chummy with somebody or something like that. I don't know. It's weird. Or holding them.
So I mean, this means that Jason might be single. So
He's definitely single, right? Hasn't he
what if
been?
there's an application I could fill
Is he
out?
going out with somebody?
Me.
Just go to one of his
I girl, I don't know. I don't keep up with
go
that
to
stuff.
one of his cinema cons or whatever, right?
Ooh, I know, right? And like end
That's
up
where you
on
find
the
them,
news.
apparently. The process server knew it was up,
I'll end up
right?
on the news.
That's what happened with that one. Remember Train, the band?
Yeah, I saw them live.
The lead singer is married to one of the girls that was a fan
Oh my God,
at his
check that out.
show. He married a fan from his show.
Yes, I was pregnant when I was like 8 months pregnant when I saw him with Juliet.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I should have tried to hook up with him.
Apparently you could have honeybee.
I could have been
Uh,
living the high life
married a
right now.
pen. I couldn't do it though. Like that's too much.
No, not him. No, I was just
No, I'm
joking,
just
but
no, I'm just no, not that he like any type of way or anything like that for him personally, but I'm just saying like somebody who's famous like that,
oh, that's true. That
I
was
could
so
not.
be so
I
sucky.
value my privacy and my
That's
everything.
true. Oh my gosh. And you see how Britney Spears is acting. If she's even real, I don't think I think she's dead.
Is she a lizard?
'Cause
Because they refer to her as a
she
lizard.
released that new song that, but it's not even a new song. It's the same song that Tiny Dancer or whatever.
Oh yeah.
She's just remixing. And then you can tell the photo is photoshopped. Like they photoshopped her on there. I think she's dead.
Do you think so for real?
Something's up because
I
it
hope
has to be.
so.
Because why does she,
She's
if
been
she's
wild
out
on
of
her.
her, if she's out of her little contract, crazy contract thing, then why
Yeah.
is she not hanging out with these people? Why are we
True.
photoshopping her photo on the please answer
Yeah.
that.
Why is that
And
happening?
I'm not trying to be weird. You know, I'm not into conspiracy theories. You know, I joke on that, but I'm like,
Right.
something's up.
Something's wrong there
Something,
still.
the math ain't mathin', as the kids would say.
The math ain't mapping. That's for sure.
So I'm interested, yes, because I'm just not buying it. I'm not buying it.
It's her. It's probably
I
like a
don't know. I
message
don't
or
think that I
something.
just find I'm not saying that. I find it weird that she is is not actually hanging out with the singer himself,
Oh yeah.
Elton
Like they're not
John.
together. Right.
Yeah. So like is he dead or is she dead? Because they're both icons. So
True.
I guess it could be either one. Is he have AIDS and he's dying? Does she have AIDS and she's dying? Like what are we doing?
I don't think so. I don't think either one of them do. I hear you. Because it is weird that they're not together. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you know,
interesting.
if she's out of her thing, then why I would want
Well,
to go
if
hang
she's
out.
out of her thing, like a lot of things, I know she got married and that's pretty like
She
freedom, you
didn't even
know?
know who the guests were going to be. I
Yeah,
follow her
that's
on Instagram and she
so
even said
something's wrong there. Yeah,
it's weird to me, but there were photos of her in her wedding, obviously. I
yeah.
believe that she's like a real person. I'm not
Right.
saying she's a clone like these other weirdos, but
No, but something else is wrong there.
yeah, it's just something's off. I don't know if it's maybe she has extreme anxiety and can't be around people, which that could be a thing.
That could be a thing.
You know what I mean? Maybe she's in therapy and trying to work through this.
Maybe it's so
That
sad
could be
about
it.
her children, though. That's sad.
Well, you know, whatever. What are you gonna
And
do?
screw Kevin Federline for going on and making interviews and shit
I
like
know,
that,
like, boy, no one,
talking trash and whatnot.
who,
He,
who?
you know that he's the one that was like, y'all don't want to hang out with your mom, do you? Like, you know, he's the one
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah,
talking shit about her. I'm
he's
sure
no
him and
saint.
his wife talking shit about her.
Oh, for sure. Well, and plus, also, I mean, Brittany is on Instagram acting weird.
She is. That's true, though. You're right.
So, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I do that all day, every day. But,
No, but it's like,
it's like people are really concerned about you and
is
your
that
kids are
her?
concerned.
It's concerning behavior. And then it's like, was that her this whole time? Did we just not know?
Right. Maybe there's a reason she
Or
was on.
is it a cry for help?
But I still think everybody should be free to be, if people are crazy, let
Oh,
them be free to be
but
crazy.
is she?
It's her
Like,
money. No, I mean, I think that she might have
maybe
issues. But
she's
look at
still
her
not free.
parents. I'd have issues too. Shit.
Yeah, maybe she still ain't free.
Probably who is?
That's true. But yeah, she's probably got some PTSD from the whole situation. You know,
Oh,
she's
for sure.
basically
Something's going
like
on.
enslaved the whole time.
You know, I hate it for her, but you know,
Yeah, that's some really messed up stuff to have to like reconcile and deal with.
but
Really
like
sad.
again, I don't know. Well, maybe we'll talk about it in a few months and it'll be like Britney Spears has been dead this whole time. It's gonna be like a
I
South
hope
Park
not.
episode.
That
Oh,
would
I
be
hope not too,
terrible.
but something's going on. I'm sorry. We're gonna come back to that topic later.
I know, right? That's
To
a
be
whole nother
continued
topic.
on the Britney.
That's a whole nother topic in
Yeah.
itself. Yeah, I hope not. I hope she's okay.
Well, this was a good topic today, Jason Sudeikis.
Well, what do you think about Olivia Wilde now? Like, did it change your mind about her?
I never really liked. I didn't really care for her either way. I thought she's pretty. That was about as far as my thoughts of her
She
went.
had a mean tweet one time, and it was so fucking funny. I love mean tweets idiots anyway.
I
But
did. Yeah, you got me
the
like,
person was like, Olivia Wilde's forehead is as big as one of my butt cheeks, and I'm a 250-pound man, so I bet you can imagine how big that is.
oh my
I'm
God.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not about body shaming or forehead shaming, but like,
Ah,
I'm sorry. I'm going to hell. I'm
it's
sorry.
okay.
I'm
I'm going with you. That was funny.
sorry.
Is her forehead big?
I
See,
mean,
I don't know if
if you'd have asked me before I heard that being
you would
tweeted,
have
I'd have
known
said like no, probably. But now
now that
afterwards,
they
I'm like,
brought it to your attention.
now that I'm looking, I mean, not that
Oh
I need to
yeah, I
be
don't.
judging anybody or
So
body shaming people, but I'm just saying I'm
that's
not trying to
okay.
do that.
That's what we
I
do.
just thought it was like, usually they like cuss and stuff like that, and that wasn't a cussing one, so it's like, okay.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Sometimes that stuff can be
It's like
comedic.
wholesome. It's a
Just
wholesome
saying, it
insult.
can be comedic and funny.
But yeah, I don't have any thoughts about her. I don't really care. I thought she was pretty, but I do have thoughts about Jason. So I think he's so funny, and I love We're the Millers so much.
I love We're the Millers. I'm gonna hold that baby. I'm gonna hold that baby.
Just everything he
So
does is so,
good.
oh my gosh, what was the other movie? Dang it, it's got our other boyfriends in it too. It's got Charlie Day in it.
Oh, was it the
Jennifer
Horrible
Aniston.
Bosses one?
Yes, I love
Yeah,
that movie so
yeah, that's
much.
good.
Everybody
Um,
in that movie.
yeah, that's a good one. And then he was one of the my favorite skits of his, and it wasn't even his skit, was on SNL. They would play this like talk show, and it was called What Up With That? And he's in this
Yeah.
red track suit like the
Yes,
whole
yes,
time doing the Running Man.
yes.
I'm so fucking here for that. He came back. I think it was like, I forget who the host was, but like just recently. And the whole time he's just like doing the Running Man, just like punching it out, like the entire fucking show.
That's
Like,
funny.
man, you burned all the carbs today, Jason Sudeikis.
Yes.
Like, you go, boy.
Yeah, he's just, I think
My
he's
favorite is when he's
actually
in
funny.
that red jumpsuit, though. And then have you been watching Ted Lasso?
No, I haven't started that. So,
Oh my God, it's
dude, because I'm watching so much
so
stuff. It's exhausting. And then, like, I don't really watch, I paint a lot now, so I don't watch too much TV.
oh yeah, yeah. That's
But
true.
I do want to see it.
It's so good. But don't watch it until you've watched Fleabag
I
first,
don't know.
okay?
I gotta watch Fleabag.
Just
I was
saying.
going to last night. I will watch it.
I love Fleabag. So good.
I read the description, so
Oh yeah.
yeah, it does seem like something I would probably be interested in.
It's just so relatable. She's relatable.
Okay, that makes sense. It did sound relatable when I read it, but I was like, well, let's see.
Yeah.
I'll get there. I might watch it tonight, but I do have like gotta catch up on Murders
Well,
in
it
the
sucks because
Building.
the second season, spoiler alert, has the
Don't
hot
tell me.
priest.
I
So
mean, yeah.
that's the thing everybody like is about. Like whenever somebody brings up Fleabag, they're like, "Oh, hot priest," and it's like, yeah, but he wasn't in the first season. He
Is
was
he
only.
hot?
It's who is it? It's that one guy. He played in Sherlock Holmes. He was Moriarty, but let me see what his
I
name is.
didn't see that.
He's so cute. I love him so much. He is a hot priest though, for real. Andrew Scott.
Andrew Scott. Oh, no, it's not. That's Adam Scott. Andrew
He's
Scott.
so cute. I love him.
I'm gonna look him up real quick. We only have a few more minutes.
I know it's like down to 3 minutes, but he's so cute. And them together.
Oh, I don't know who you're talking about.
I
Okay.
don't mean to spoiler alert it, but like, oh
Okay,
shit.
don't tell me anymore
I'm
because
sorry. I'm
I'll
sorry. I'm
watch
sorry.
it.
I'm sorry. Love you. Kisses. But yeah.
So
But yeah, that's a good one. And then what else were we watching? Oh, have you been watching Hot D or House of the Dragon?
no,
Game of
I've been
Thrones one?
watching What We Do in the Shadows and
Oh, I was been watching that one. Yeah.
Murders in the Building.
Oh, Murders in the Building's good too. I like that one.
Yeah, I like that one. I need to catch up on it. I need to rewatch a couple episodes. I got
I do
distracted.
too. I do too.
I hate when I do that.
Yeah.
And I missed an entire episode of What We Do in the Shadows last season. And so, spoiler alert, when Colin Robinson died, I had a mental breakdown
Oh, yeah.
because I thought that was the last episode.
Yeah.
But then I missed the entire.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, I got a lot to watch. I am gonna watch Fleabag, I promise.
Okay.
And
I
then
love it. I'm
next week's
excited.
topic, I don't know. I guess we picked a random one. That was pretty good.
Well, it's relevant. There's always something that's relevant. So that's what happens all the time.
That's true.
There's always something.
I still want to make an announcement to everybody that believes that Ellen DeGeneres killed Anne.
You
You're an idiot.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
So let's end on that.
I mean, killed her career
From
maybe, but
me,
that's about it. You know what I'm
from
saying?
Stephanie, not from everybody else.
Right? No, she probably killed her career for sure, but that's about it.
Yeah, but it wasn't going anywhere anyway.
Well, and it wasn't even like directly, it was indirectly
I'm joking.
because
That's not
let's
nice.
be honest.
Well, yeah, that's true. Well, yeah, she's not sitting there with a notepad
Yeah,
making a list of who to destroy every day.
exactly. It was just because at that time
People suck.
Hollywood was not woke and people didn't like lesbians and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So,
and that sucks.
yeah,
But here we are, and she's still not killing people. So
right. So maybe she's not that big of a POS, right?
I don't know.
I don't know either, but I tend to give people like a pass, you know. Except for Olivia Wilde, she sucks. No.
Oh,
I'm just mad that she like here I am like defending Shia LaBeouf. So
I know. What are we doing?
I'm even more
Like,
mad that I have to defend him. But like throwing him into the bus like that and like just fabricating that you fired him. What the hell's wrong with you, girl? Just
I mean,
saying.
I agree.
Something's wrong with that. So yeah. But
Okay.
yeah, it's a good one. Oh, it was good times.